What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Hope everybody's having an excellent day. A little soggy and snowy here in New Jersey, but this Aaron Rodgers stuff is interesting, man. Is slowly but surely news is leaking. Whether it's true or not, we don't know. But the latest is there's a supposed wish list that Aaron Rodgers has, which includes Odell Beckham Jr., Lazard, Mercedes Lewis, Randall Cobb. And my first reaction is this: none of this is a surprise. You know, as a quarterback that's been in the same place for 18 years, you want a sense of familiarity in the locker room. You want a couple of your guys, just like coaches want their guys. So you want to bring a couple guys along with you. Also, it would help Hackett implement his offense. It'll help him teach the other receivers the schemes. So it makes sense in that aspect. Where it gets a little sketchy and concerning is you want to hope that these players will obviously want to be here, but they have the work ethic and character that match the rest of the locker room. You know, that's the one thing is the Jets are trying to establish a culture here. You're hoping that these guys are, leaders and will be in sync with guys like Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. Secondly, the guys that you bring here, you hope they're at least comparable or better than what you already have. Like, say, for example, like Mercedes Lewis, while I understand the value he has, is he better than Uzuma, Conklin? You already have Ruckert. How do you find a way to squeeze him in the roster? Like, who's the guy out there? Who's the odd man out there? The wide receivers. You have everybody loves Garrett Wilson, but if you want to bring in Beckham, Randall Cobb, and Lazard, Corey Davis is the obvious out. Jeff Smith's already gone. Berrios is already gone. But does this spell the end for a guy like Elijah Moore? Are you going to trade him? Denzel Mims is probably going to be gone as well. So you got to see how this all fits. It's great to have a wish list, and I respect it, and that's probably the best case scenario for Aaron Rodgers. But at some point, the Jets got to say, listen, we want to accommodate all your needs. We already have your coordinator. We're going to try to get your guys. We're going to try and make, this transition as seamless as possible. But some of these moves just don't make sense for us as a team because we have better options there. So it's going to be fascinating to see how this all plays out. I'm not going to be sitting here going crazy, until things actually start happening where you bring in a guy with lesser talent and maybe older for a guy that's younger and has more potential. That's when it gets a little bit annoying. But again, if you want to get a Hall of Fame quarterback, a legend in the game, to completely uproot himself and come here and play in New Jersey, you're going to have to make some, you have to make some concessions. That's just the nature of the beast. Because right now the Jets are all in. He is their only option because your plan D, E, and F are not going to sell tickets. You're not going to appease the fan base. I mean, everybody right now is a Jet fan. You expect Rodgers to come here, and you can't do things to set him off and make him not want to show up. So it's going to get interesting. Hopefully this gets done finally. I'm tired of hearing about it. You want to know the compensation. You want to know, it seems like based on what he's doing, you're going to get at least 2 years out of him, which is a good thing. I still think you'll probably get the whole will I retire or not retire next year. But it's going to get interesting, man.